I'm sitting there analyzing it like, damn, this nigga wanted some bread, or maybe he spent all the bread because he made a couple of million with five.
I go out spend $50,000, $100,000 every night, 2-3 nights in a row, 3-4 nights in a row.
BMF boss, the legend Big Meech, has a GoFundMe page.
What?
It was said that this GoFundMe page was set up to assist him in paying his bills since his Welcome Home concert got canceled.
Big Meech was once one of the most powerful names in the streets, a legend who built Black Mafia family, BMF, into an empire that dominated the drug game, infiltrated the music industry, and created a legacy that many thought would last forever. But today, his name isn't attached to power, money, or influence. It's attached to rumors of financial ruin and a GoFundMe page allegedly set up to help him pay his bills. This is not the return that anyone expected from the BMF kingpin. Instead of stepping back into a life of luxury, Meech has no money, no major business deals, and no real support system. His highly anticipated Welcome Home concert was canceled, leaving him without the big...
Now, the question everyone's been asking about. 50 Cent versus Big Meech.
Man,
woo.
You know that 50 crazy, man. 50's crazy.
Payday he was counting on. Now, people are starting to ask, how did things go so bad, so fast? What's even more shocking is that 50 Cent, the man who put BMF's story on the map with his hit TV show, has completely turned his back on Meech. According to Tony Yayo, 50's decision had nothing to do with loyalty or respect. This was about money. The truth is, Big Meech blew through every last dollar he had. His son, Lil Meech, refuses to financially support.
But when we go to your crib, and me and Murder sitting in the backyard, and you like, yo, little baby ain't give me no money. He came in a Ferrari truck, he had the Ferrari truck, he had 4 pockets full. I'm looking at this like, yo, this nigga tripping. Like, little baby he's not obligated to give you nothing. I looked at it like, from that point, maybe 50 should have brung a bag for Meech and maybe a watch or something. Cause obviously that's what Ross did or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I had in mind. Cause he said it to me and Murder, and I'm sitting there analyzing it like, damn, this nigga wanted some bread, or maybe he spent all the bread because he made a couple of million with five. My whole thing is, maybe the relationship would be good as if you saved some money for your pops when he came home, but I understand how it is to be a young black man with money, and you don't make the right decisions.
Support him, and 50 Cent is done trying to help. In fact, things have gotten so bad that 50 even hinted at canceling the entire BMF series.
So for a fact, Tony is not messing around because back in 2023, Lil Meech made headlines when he went on GQ's On the Rocks series to talk about his expensive bling, a $500,000 BMF chain. Fans were shocked by the ridiculous purchase, but Lil Meech seemed like he was proud of it.
Elliot did my new BMF piece. My old BMF pieces I don't have no more. Elliot charged me $200,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 3-4 hours. My neck started hurting. The lock say Eliante on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban, you know. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but you know, it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3 just for the pendant. There's some shit like, you gotta give my daddy, like when he come home, I gotta keep this forever, like, you know. You can't go no bigger than this, you know. You don't see no silver or gold, you see straight the water.
Turned to a world of wealth and success. But instead of stepping into luxury, he stepped into a financial disaster. While his son Lil Meech was out here flexing, pulling up in a Ferrari truck, rocking $500,000 chains, and living the Hollywood dream, his father was struggling to make ends meet. Yayo recalled visiting Big Meech at his house, expecting to hear stories of redemption and reinvention, but instead all he heard were complaints. Meech wasn't talking about rebuilding BMF, launching businesses, or making a comeback. He was complaining about Lil Meech not giving him money. For Yayo, that was a red flag. Instead of taking responsibility for his own financial situation, Big Meech was looking for someone else to fix it. But here's the truth. Lil Meech wasn't responsible for bailing his father out. Big Meech once had millions, he had power, he had connections, but instead of securing his future, he blew it all.
Go out spend $50,000, $100,000 every night, 2-3 nights in a row, 3-4 nights in a row, Now you got a dudes in the corner watching that want to spend their couple $1 million with you. You see what I'm saying? I got lavish homes, lavish spots all over this mother.
Now, he's expecting a handout from his son. But here's the kicker. Lil Meech isn't any better with money than his father was. If anything, he's worse. Yayo exposed the insane spending habits of Lil Meech, revealing that he's been burning through money like there's no tomorrow. According to Yayo, Lil Meech has spent over $100,000 on Chrome Hearts jeans alone. Yes, on jeans. He owns 10 pairs, each costing more than what some people make in a year. And it doesn't stop there.
BMF boss, the legend Big Meech, has a GoFundMe page.
What?
It was said that this GoFundMe page was set up to assist him in paying his bills since his Welcome Home concert got canceled. The funds from the Welcome Home concert was supposed to go towards his bills, and it was supposed to assist him in paying them off. Now,
his jewelry collection is worth millions, including a $500,000 BMF chain, an extravagant purchase that had fans questioning his financial priorities. While his father is out here allegedly relying on GoFundMe donations, Lil Meech is living like he's immune to financial collapse. But if 50 Cent is pulling away from him, that reality check is coming sooner than he thinks. Then there's 50 Cent, the one man who could have saved Big Meech from this disaster, but instead, he's making sure Meech stays on his own. If Big Meech had played his cards right, he could have been making millions off the success of BMF the series, securing business deals, and building a legacy outside of the streets. Instead, he let his financial problems spiral out of control, and now 50 has completely cut him off. He isn't just distancing himself from Big Meech, he's outright clowning him. When news of Big Meech's alleged GoFundMe page hit the internet, 50 wasted no time throwing shade. He reposted a screenshot of the fundraiser with the caption, "Help Big Screech pay his $30K a month Airbnb." Whether or not the GoFundMe is real, 50's message was crystal clear. Meech is on his own. This is a huge shift from where things stood just a few years ago, when 50 Cent was the biggest champion of the BMF story. But according to Yayo, 50 has already done more for Big Meech's family than anyone else, especially Lil Meech. 50 took Lil Meech under his wing, paid for his acting school, gave him the lead role in BMF, and set him up for success. Without 50, Lil Meech wouldn't even be in Hollywood right now. But instead of showing appreciation, Lil Meech has been making reckless moves that have now put him in a dangerous position. Things got even messier when Lil Meech tried to reach out to 50 privately, asking why he was suddenly being cut off. According to legacy officially over. Will Lil Meech be able to repair his relationship with 50, or is he next to get cut off? And is 50 really willing to shut down BMF, or is there still a way to fix this mess? One thing is for certain, this drama is far from over. When it comes to BMF, the chaos never stops.